Hey everyone, so today we're going to take a look at Ryobi's newest set of impact standard driving bits. We're going to look at the 18 piece, we're going to look at the 44 piece, and we're going to look at the 8 piece. So before we get started, let me give you the model numbers for each set here. The 18 piece is AR2021, the 8 piece is AR2020, and the 44 piece is AR2025, and I will put these in the description for you. With the 44 piece set, you're going to get a hard case, and this is compatible with dock kit storage if you have one of those. You're going to get a lot of different bits and even socket adapters with this. On the 8 piece, you're not going to get any socket adapters or a case, but you do have a good variety of bits. And then on the 18 piece, you will also get the hard carrying case that's compatible with dock kit and some socket adapters with it. So we are going to put these bits to the test. I got a treated 4x4 here that I set up. I got a bunch of different types of screws. We're going to use Torx, we're going to use hexagon, we're going to use slotted, Phillips. We got some bolts in there. We're going to try the socket adapters on. We're just going to beat the crap out of these bits and see how well they hold up on this. So before we start beating up on these too badly, let's take a look at the 8 piece a little closer. Now in this kit, you're going to get the Torx, you're going to get a square socket, you're going to get the Phillips. You will not get a straight slotted head on this. I wish they would have included at least one, but you just don't have it in here. Now I will tell you they feel pretty solid in the hand. They're milled metal and they are magnetic, and when I say magnetic, check this out. They are magnetic, so you're not going to have any issues with screws coming off of this here. And just to show you, there you go. So a closer look at the 18 piece set, you're going to get a lot more with this here. You're going to get Phillips heads, you're going to get the squares, you're going to get the slotted, you're going to get the Torx, you're going to get the nut drivers, you're going to get a couple different 1/4 inch socket adapters. It's a nice little set, and this set has 1 inch up to 2 inch bits, and they are magnetized. So really nice little set right here. You just can't beat the price on these things, I'm being honest with you. And what's nice about it is it's easy to take out, they're easy to put in. Some of these sets, you know, when you get them, they're just a nightmare to try to get out. And I have no nails at all, and I didn't really have any issues with getting these out. They give you enough space to get your fingers in there and, you know, all that good stuff. So I'm happy with that, and yes, they are magnetized as well. So that is a close-up of the 18 piece set. So the 44 piece set really has a lot of variety in it. You know, 1 and 2 inch bits. You got 3 different types of Phillips heads alone. You got square socket bits, you got Torx bits, you got hexagon bits, you got slotted bits, you got 4 different nut drivers, you got 2 different socket adapters. Right here you got the compact magnetic screw guide. You know, when I say socket adapter sizes, I'm talking about 1/4 inch and 3/8. So just a lot of different variety, and they're all magnetized. So if you're a DIYer that, you know, brings home furniture and puts it together, you know, there's a million different screw heads out there, and I really think that this is going to cover just about everything that you will need. So you have the 1 inch and 2 inch bits, metal, magnetized, hard carrying case. Once again, it's compatible with the dock kit. And yeah, this is just a really nice bit set. I mean, really nice. You're going to get everything you really need. And the carrying case is solid. Got that nice little slide lock right there so they don't fall all over the place for you. And yeah, so you know what, enough talking. Let's start driving some bolts and screws with these things here already. So first we're going to drive some square socket screws, and these are good for cement board when you're laying tile. So let's see how well these go into the treated 4x4. So these got a nice grab on them, and it just drives them in extremely easy. So there you go, nice and flush. I could have drove those in all the way, and there's no damage to the tip at all, no wear or tear. Some of the coating might have came off a little bit, but other than that, perfect. So here's a different variety of Phillips head screws. You know, we have some general purpose, some coated, some very fine threaded screws that are good for hardwoods. And once again, this is a treated 4x4, and it just goes down in like nothing here. The impact isn't really even kicking in for these screws here. You can see I could just drive them all the way down if I wanted to. With the longer general purpose screws, the impact will start kicking in. but it just grabs hold tight. Got a nice snug fit there, and it just drives them down perfectly. Alright, let's just finish these off here. Let's just drive them down. Has a nice grip to it. That's a different type screw head. But you can see just some of the finishes coming off, but it still has a nice form to it. Let's just move over to some of the other ones here and finish those out. Just some general purpose. Just sinks them right in. And FYI, I am using the rigid Gen 5X impact. Larger one here. Hold on. Yep. And like I said, just some of the finish came off, but you know, the tip is fine. Really no problem at all, and I can continue to drive and drive and drive with these things here. So I'm going to drill some of these 7/16ths in here, and you know what? I'm going to use the socket adapter, but I am not going to use the 3/8. I am going to use the 1/4 inch just to put it to the test. And there you go. There's my bit. It's going to go right over top. Let's see how this thing does. All remember, we're using the 1/4 inch here. No problem at all. And remember, there's no pilot holes drilled here. It's going straight down in. You know what? Just let's make this flush here. Let's try it again. There you go. Extremely solid. Really happy with that. No damage at all. No pilot holes put in that. Just straight down into a treated 4x4. So there you have it. These are the newest bits from Ryobi. And you have the 8-piece here, you have the 18-piece, and you have the 44-piece. I just think that they offer you a lot of variety. The price is extremely cheap. You can't beat the price on these things. I'm not going to give you the price because sometimes they go up, sometimes they go down. I'll just put the links in the description. But if I were to give this a rating between 1 and 5, I'm giving them a 5 just because they held up extremely well, driving those into the treated 4x4. And the price alone, you just can't beat these things. They give you a lot of variety, and I'm really happy with them. Other than that, check us out at www.toolreviewzone.com. Subscribe, thumbs up if this video has helped you. We'll catch you later.